AZ, hello, how you doing? Yeah, just 5 minutes. Usually hello, how you doing? Usually I spend the time just kind of dealing with everybody else, but it's I figure 5 minutes early is okay. I just got done feeding Mia and getting a couple things done. So I thought I'd pop on. How's your day going, David? Hey, Mark, Gitchy, how you doing? I see the Detroit Lions had a good day today, although it got to be kind of a knuckle buster towards the end, but yeah, they skipped a few beats in the middle and then finished as strong. So it was good. Little Amalora, how you doing? Okay, I know what I got to do. Laura's going to remind me. Laura, how you coming on your puzzle piece? I'll get you. I'm not sure where Paul is. Remember, he was baking a cake for some kind of a play thing he was going to tonight. I don't know if he's planning on coming down on at all, but he's with the little misses, so they were going over to a friend's house. They're celebrating the Canadian Thanksgiving is this weekend. Mr. Skyfly, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Yep, that's right, Mark. You went to a Thanksgiving dinner with friends. He was making the chocolate. I don't know what he call it. Some kind of a chocolate cake. It's got chocolate pudding cake. That's what he was making.
Hello, Paul.
Hey, Laura, how are you doing?
I'm all right.
How'd your day go today?
All right, just finished my stream.
Did you have many people over there?
8 on the panel.
Oh, that's good. Good for you. I hope Dominic showed up.
Yes, he did. Dominic will be here in about 5 minutes. He's just doing his breakfast.
Oh, okay.
Justin will be here in about 5 minutes. He's just doing something. Hey, everybody in the chat.
AZ's here. Gitchy's here. Mark White, Mr. Skyfly, Russell Graham. We got a few people watching.
Oh, here's Daniel.
Daniel's here.
Why has he left my channel before me? It took ages for him to get
I was distracted by football.
here.
I got Sunday ticket on my TV. Not
mean-
Sunday ticket, Red Zone.
You mean you're Daniel? You're watching soccer, right?
No. American football.
Oh, American football. That's what
American
I was watching this afternoon. I watched the Detroit Lions win.
Yep. That was big.
That's Gitchy's favorite. Detroit Lions.
My mother's favorite too.
I would rather watch paint dry.
You don't like American football, Laura?
I don't like sports.
She's not a sports person.
Okay, I get that. Get him, sack him. And let's go, Minnesota. Let's go.
Even though I used to play sports when I was at school.
What sports?
I used to play hockey.
Cool. Were you any good?
I was the goalkeeper.
Cool.
Well, that's one of the it's nice to have scorers, but the goalkeeper is the one that keep you in the game.
Yeah, 100%.
You can have the best people up front trying to score goals, but if you've got a sieve in the back, it ain't gonna work.
I like being the goalkeeper. You got to wear all the padding, no one else did.
I get that. Okay, where are we, boys?
Hey, drain shots.
Yes. Go. Yes. Let's go.
Hmm.
Hurry.
You're taking Dominic long enough to connect to audio.
Get rid of field goal range so Maher can kick me a lot of points. Come on, Rams. Beat the Eagles while you're at it. too.
Mark's sister broke her nose playing hockey at school.
Damn.
Yeah, it was a dangerous sport. I had a friend at
It's
school.
interference. Do a flag. He was holding his arm. Where's the flag? Where's the flag? Come on, ref. It was right in front of you. Jesus.
Yeah, one of my friends got their nose broken playing cricket at school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he got hit with a cricket bat.
Jesus. How hard are those things?
Hard.
Relax yourself, Daniel.
Hey,
Justin, love your green screen again.
Let's see, turn it off, turn it back on. There we go. Wants to be stupid every day.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see Hodges tonight because he's gone to.
It's Thanksgiving dinner.
Yep.
TJ, you're not coming up on the panel?
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Oh, that might be
David, how's it going? Gitchy, Mark.
stream from yesterday. Where are you?
Yeah, because it was
Cole,
he was holding his arm.
Jody, TJ,
I need to go and clip a section. Well, not clip. I need to go mute the
Ken.
section. Thanks to Justin.
Tommy,
Tommy Temper.
Hey, Tommy.
Tommy.
Mute.
Bill.
Somehow Broncos got first and goal.
Oh,
Is the paint dry yet?
Oh,
No, it's
Yeah,
still
Laura?
a long way to go until it's dry. We got 3 more quarters, Laura.
it's only first quarter. Yeah.
Just the first quarter literally just ended.
what do you
Watch
got
this.
there?
Oh yeah.
Watch, this is a good view right here.
Oh wow.
Good view of what? Oh, there it is.
Oh wow.
Coming down the land. Booster.
That's amazing.
That was a good shot right there.
Yeah.
Had a good view. And then I kind of saved some shorts yesterday of crazy stuff I saw online last night. Look at this one. Did you guys see this one yet? Watch.
Oh, I heard about this. I heard about this.
Pilot ended up dying.
Hey,
Yeah, he looked like he was crashing.
Yeah, watch his wing.
Watch his wing feel.
disappear there.
His wing flies off. Folds up.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And like nobody at the thing noticed.
No,
Hmm.
nobody cared. They just cared that the baby was a girl.
Stupid
Yeah.
gender reveal parties.
Stupid.
Did you see the short of the big airliners that almost hit each other?
No.
Let me see if I can find it again.
You guys want to see this new anti-drone technology from DARPA?
Yeah.
Sure.
This is straight out of DARPA. If you know, you know. It's known as Mobile Force Protection, designed to counter enemy drones. It does that by launching, matching the drone's speed, and firing that pink cloud-looking substance at the enemy drone, which gets caught in its rotors, forcing it to crash. So this is straight out
That
of
is
DARPA.
actually kind of
No.
cool.
Right.
It's known as Mobile Force
Yeah, that
Protection,
thing just
designed to counter
shoots up
enemy
out.
drones. It does
Now,
that by
now all we have
launching,
to do is
matching the
develop
drone's speed and firing that
anti-drone technology.
cloud-looking.
Hold on a sec. Let me pull up Messenger
Okay.
again, David. The one with the deer, David? I'll make sure I got the right one.
Mhm.
Or it looks like an elk, maybe.
Come on, Ram is D. Connie goes D. Yes. Nope. Loss. Damn.
Oh, it looks like the U.S. is moving carrier strike groups over to support Israel.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yep.
PS312.
They said it
It's on
right
its way.
before the Denver game started.
Yeah. Let's get ready to rumble.
David sent this to me.
Dear less maniacally What the heck is this? Oh,
Oh, you hear the deer watch?
ooh,
Got it.
got him.
Gotta watch the deer after he does it. The deer's like laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam, we got one.
Hey, Tim.
What's up, Tim?
Tim.
What's up, Tim? How's it going? Let's see here. So it looks like. Ooh, the Gerald. They sent over the Gerald R.
The
Ford.
Gerald Ford, yeah.
Oh, the new bad big beast.
Yeah.
So the Ford carrier strike group to sell to Eastern Mediterranean to be ready to assist Israel after the surprise attack by Hamas. Oh, and there were some Americans
Come on,
actually
Baltimore.
reportedly killed or missing. Ooh, that's just going to give them more of an excuse there.
Yeah.
So it looks like there's at least 4 Americans.
Go Denver. Let's
killed
go.
in
10 to
attacks.
5.
An additional 7 were missing and unaccounted for,
Hmm.
according to the U.S. State Department.
Come on, Kurt. Come on, Kurt. Yes. Let's go, Vikings. Beat the Chiefs. You guys see the London game this morning?
What?
There was
No.
a London NFL game this morning.
Okay.
Almost nobody on this panel watches NFL except for maybe Dominic.
Yeah. I only watch it on replay, really. Because they're on too early.
So the Air Force is also sending a squadron. Now, this is Air Force, not the Navy.
Yeah.
Sending a squadron of F-35s, F-15s, F-16s, and A-10 fighter aircraft to the region.
Good one.
About to stir some shit up.
Yep.
Your volume is really low again.
Yeah, I was just about to turn my computer up.
Yeah, is that
Good
better?
when his
That's
mic's
better.
low.
Yeah.
His mic's low means I don't have to listen to him.
You know, there was like 6 unaccounted for Glitchy that could be possibly killed or being held hostage. They're not entirely sure. And then there was what did it say? Three confirmed dead Americans.
Yeah.
I knew we were going to get heavily involved. I knew that shit was coming. Question is Iran going to get involved? Because that's when shit's really going to hit the fan.
Gitchy
Isn't
said,
it?
say it again, Justin. She missed it.
I just did.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, if Iran gets involved, though, shit is really going to hit the fan. Because then I bet the U.S. will come in with the F-22s and set up no
Yeah.
access denial.
Just
To,
send in all the F-22s. That'll fix the problem.
You only got to send like 20 of them in there, and that'd be enough.
Yeah. and we're done.
Last time Iran tried to intercept a U.S. drone, the F-22 flew up under the F-4 Phantom. Didn't even know he was there. And then he came up beside him and told him, he's like, it's best if you just go home. He actually keyed up and radioed the Iran pilot in the F-4 Phantom, and he said, it's best you just go home. And the Iranian pilots took off after that. Because they were the drone was being escorted by 2 F-22s. They didn't even know the F-22s were there. The F-22s came up underneath them, was looking at their ammunition, like all the armament they had, the missiles and everything, and then flew up next to them like that.
And said, hello.
Yep. And that's pretty much what the pilot said to the Iranian pilot. He said it'd be best if you just go home because they weren't going to make it out of that.
That's what I mean. Wouldn't it be great to fly one of those?
Dude, they said it's easier to learn how to fly an F-22 than it is a Cessna, a little four-seater plane.
Flying a Cessna, so
That's how advanced that fighter is. It compensates for any pilot error.
Stop and rest. First time. Crap.
So you can't crash it. Any kind of pilot error you do, it will compensate for it. I mean, you have to with thrust vectoring. It's
oh, definitely.
you have to have computer aided software on there. You can't. No pilot's that good.
Exactly.
And so I was watching that AI documentary on Netflix I was telling you guys about, and the military. They were showing a military AI system that they're using in fighter jets now. They took some of the top tier, like the top, what you would consider Top Gun, like the movie, right? They took the top tier pilots and put them in a VR full simulation setting, and they couldn't beat the AI, any of them. They tried, 10, 20 air scrimmages between them and the AI, and they could not win.
Wow.
And that's the
Technology.
system they're going to be putting into the episodes, or I mean, into episodes. That's the AI that they're going to be integrating into some of the fighter jets and drones. Because since it doesn't have fear, it will do things that other pilots won't do because they know it's too dangerous.
Yeah.
And so pilots don't think that it will do that. You know what I'm saying? It's like it will do things that you're not expecting it to do because it has no fear. Its just main mission is just to kill you. That's it. They don't care about anything else. And then plus it doesn't have to worry about G forces, all that shit, like a pilot does. That thing can take hundreds of G's versus what a pilot can take.
Hey, Timmy's here.
I mean, it's just limited mainly by the how structurally sound the aircraft is. That's your only limitation at that point. How many G's can that aircraft handle? How strong is it? Does it have a drain plug in the seat? What? Tim. But yeah, watch that AI documentary on Netflix. Very interesting.
I will give it a look.
Because what it does is it kind of gives you perspective from both sides. So you got some like activist scientists that don't want AI because they've seen what it could do negatively. Then they're more afraid of that side of it. And then you got guys that
negative stories sell and get more views. Positive stories don't.
right. And
Why
then
they're
you
always
got the
gonna-
guys on the other side of the fence that don't think it's going to be a problem. They'll be able to control it. So it kind of gives you both sides, perspectives from both sides of the fence.
Yeah, Skynet.
Hey, Justin, didn't you say that Tim Jackson's nickname was Timmy?
No, Sarah calls him Timothy when she's pissed at him.
Timothy. Okay.
Not Timmy, though.
I'm sorry, Tim. I thought that was your nickname for those close to you, Timmy.
I mean, technically, Tim's name is Timothy and is
Yeah.
full government name.
If you want to get technical.
Yeah.
And if you want to piss him off.
But he lets Sarah get away with it when he pisses her off. So the name of the documentary is Unknown Killer Robots.
Ooh, sounds great.
So it's this one here.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'll have a look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
no,
interesting, though.
That's right down my. That's right down my alley.
Oh yeah, you would enjoy it. It's about an hour and a
Yeah.
half, hour and 40 minutes long, but
Yeah.
really good.
It's only numbers, Tim. It's only numbers.
Yep. It's only numbers. I've got a few of them myself.
But to me, the documentary itself seemed to stay pretty much in the middle, which was nice.
Yeah.
It gave both sides, but it didn't really steer you to either side. It was like you kind of
Yes.
make your own mind up.
That's the way it should be. Just deal with the facts and don't editorialize.
Which they didn't really do any of that. It was just kind of interviewing both sides. That was it. It didn't really steer you in either direction. So oh, man. I was a bitch moving those bunk beds earlier. God. I had to tear them completely apart just to get them out of the room.
So you put them to the curb or what?
No, the girls were going in where Thomas was at, and Thomas was going in the smaller rooms since they needed more room since they're sharing an area.
Oh, they're swapping rooms.
Yeah, so but I had to take the bunk beds apart to get them out of the room, and it was just a pain in the ass. Because I had two of the bolts strip out on me. And so I had to drill the heads off of them to get them out,
Wow.
get them undone. The fucking cheap ass Chinese hardware. That's what it is. It is, man. Nuts and bolts from China are just junk, man. Any kind of hardware that you're using, buy American made.
Yeah.
Much better. Don't have that problem. Like if I was to take American bolt and just ream on it, dude, it would take a lot to break the head off of it. A Chinese bolt, I could barely put any pressure and just snap it right off.
Wow.
It's a quality of metal. American steel and
So
metal.
what are you going to do when you put it back together? You're going to use American hardware?
I got some actual, yeah, I have a whole container that's got different size bolts that
Okay.
are all US made.
Team Captain America.
Go.
Tim, that's just nuts. What's up, Joe?
Oh, Justin, did you actually see the post I put on my community earlier?
I don't think I did.
Oh, you're tagged in it.
No, I haven't been on YouTube all day. I was actually catching up on the TV show I was watching. I've been watching that most of the day. And then I got stuck doing the girls' room for a couple hours. He said. All right, let's see here. Oh, yeah. I saw that last night.
Eh,
Uh, but it asked me to put a picture with it, so I thought, oh, that one would do.
Go ahead and refresh your
Hmm.
comments there.
I get a notification when you comment, someone comments on it.
Hey, how you doing tonight, Joe?
Oh, Israel is fucking Gaza up right now with airstrikes. I mean, they are messing them up right now. I'm watching videos of it.
Which lake you talking about, Joe? I flew earlier today and it was windy and I felt like it was blowing me around. The Air 2S though did just fine. Lake Pontchartrain train out. Okay.
God, everybody's quiet.
yeah.
Sorry, I was been watching this update video.
Yeah, I don't think there's any coming back in Israel.
Oh, they're
Gonna get-
fucking shit up right now. I'll tell you what.
Mm.
It's gonna get rough.
And then some random Egyptian policeman in Egypt shot two Jewish tourists.
Mhm.
Yeah, that really helps, doesn't it?
I have a feeling the U.S. is going to enact a no-fly zone as soon as the carrier strike group gets set up. All those F-35s are going to come in there and do that, and the F-18s.
Not good. We haven't been here in a while, have we?
No. At least a week.
That was a teeny martini bar.
That's true, Russell. Not ballsy enough to put a uniform on and go one toe to toe. They gotta
Yeah.
hide like little fucking bitches among the population. That pisses me off. Get some balls and put on a military uniform and go toe to toe. Don't hide
Mhm.
among civilians that's such a bitch move. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Must be a little chilly down there.
Yeah, the Air Force is sending F-35s over there, Joe. I don't know about the Marines, but the Air Force is sending F-35s, F-16s, F-15s, and A-10s over there.
Yeah.
How soon will they arrive over there?
Oh, probably 36 hours tops.
Because
They'll
what
get
they
there
do is
fast.
they do in the air refueling, right?
Oh yeah, they'll do nonstop flights all the way over there. Oh, oh yeah, the U.S. has the largest in air refueling tanker fleet. They have no problem getting that done. They got like I think a couple hundred refillers. Joe. Is it not that chilly? My girlfriend's sitting there in a black sleeveless shirt.
Uh,
I forgot I left it up there playing all the time. Tim put the word for the day in the chat.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I agree. The world's going downhill.
Going down
Yeah,
on
it's
a
just
hand.
it's just a fucking rerun. Shit's been going on for decades. So that if he's talking about the war stuff.
Well, you're probably somewhat right because the news goes globally instantly. Where,
Yeah.
Well,
100 years ago,
That's what
it
happens. Yeah.
took like a long time for the news to get anywhere.
Well, it's not
Mm.
only that, but if you actually look at the amount of wars now to back when like there was a lot of European like colonial wars, we've actually decreased over the last 100 years than what we used to.
Well,
Because there used to be a lot of colonial wars back in the day.
but the weapons used to be a lot lesser too.
Oh yeah, but what I'm saying is the amount of wars these days are actually less. If you look at an overview graph from like say a 600-year period, you'll see a major decrease in wars. uh I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that, Joe. Oh, okay, I get what you're saying.
Is it bedtime yet?
I don't know, Joe. I think the military industrial complex is big enough. Rapid rebuilding up isn't that, I don't think that hard for them. Well, and I know they were saying a lot of the weapons they were actually sending to Ukraine were actually due for decommissioning anyway. So I don't know. Like a lot of the rockets and all that stuff. So I'm not entirely sure if that's true or not. But who knows? I mean, the U.S. has been building up stockpiles of weapons around the world at different bases for decades now. So I don't really think there's hurting for equipment. Who? Miss Zelensky. For some reason I was thinking Monica Lewinsky. Who's Zelensky?
The Ukrainian president's wife.
Oh.
Yeah, while the average person would find that atrocious. Can you
Yeah.
imagine what other heads of states spend on
Yeah.
shopping sprees,
And airplane rides. as
Yeah,
well.
like Hillary Clinton, you know?
Yeah.
Hey,
Here comes
Rod.
Rome.
Oh, I
Odie.
totally get what you're saying, Joe. 100%.
Yes, Justin, in the beginning, a lot of the crap that we sent over there was all stuff that was about to expire that we would have thrown out the window anyways. So we sent it to them. You're 100% correct. Most of the tanks and armored vehicles and a lot of that crap that was all sent over there was all sitting in warehouses waiting to be turned into rust buckets.
Well, in some cases, we've abandoned them around the world.
And even those German tanks, you know, they sent them the V1. They didn't send them very many of the twos, and the twos that they sent them aren't even the current versions of the twos. They're older 2A4s, not the 2A6s. So
Hmm.
Is that the
and,
Leopard?
and Dominic's group sent them a whole bunch of trucks that they weren't using.
Which
They
one?
literally weren't using them. Like,
Mm.
hey, we have a whole bunch of these. We'll send them to you. No problem. Good vehicles. Nothing wrong with them.
Well, I mean, the US has been giving other countries shit like that for years. It's not just Ukraine. I mean, but like I said, they've kind of, if you go by the amount of military installations and bases around the world, I mean, they've got to have stockpiles just stocked up everywhere. I mean, that's the whole point of those bases. There's a strategic jumping off point if they need to.
Apparently, we have enough missiles for the Navy and Diego Garcia to put a hole through the planet.
Really wouldn't surprise me.
Justin, check your messages.
I know this for
Did
a personal fact from
Did
my
Tim
neighbor.
send him a message? Because Tim's did you see Tim's comment?
Hold on a sec.
And here we go.
And away we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everybody's fucking bugging me every 2 seconds about my messages. Hold on a sec.
Laura got you. Did Laura send you a message too?
Well, I'd say so. That's who was asking me.
And we just moved an aircraft carrier, one cruiser, and
Oh my God.
four
Yes.
destroyers to the Eastern Mediterranean. It's the Gerald R. Ford, which is the largest carrier on the planet, and the newest one, which was in the Western Med, has already been sent to the Eastern Mediterranean. And they've already moved some Air Force assets into the Middle East to keep an eye on Iran. Because that's what this is all about, really.
Oh yeah.
Is Iran. And if Iran flinches or does anything stupid, Israel is going to go after them. And then this will turn into a really big shooting war.
Well, Rod, don't you think that the first step Israel took was declare war? That it's no longer just an incident; it's war.
Oh, they were
Yeah.
calling it their-
No, that
they-
was the smartest thing they could do, because then shitheads like Iran can't just like monkey around
Yep.
the outside of it, because, well, now you're monkeying around with what is a declared war. So that will make you a combatant in that war. And
Oh, they were
Israel-
calling it their
Israel will
9/11.
strike you. Yeah, I know
Israel
what they
was
were-
called. Yeah, Israel was calling it their 9/11.
Yeah, I know. I got it.
Yeah, if I don't know.
Hezbollah
Israel.
shot some rockets out of Lebanon this morning, but not too many. So apparently the Iranians might be a little gun shy at the moment.
No, Brian, I will bring you one.
The Iranians want
Yeah,
a war
right
with
back.
Israel, but not directly, because they know they'll get their ass kicked.
Tim Jackson's still at it.
Yeah, he's having flashbacks.
Yeah.
It's deja vu, Tim. It all comes around
Deja
again.
vu all over again.
Well, I think if if Iran gets involved, I don't
Iran's
know.
already involved. They're the
Well, I'm
ones that
just saying, I don't
instigated
know
this.
if Israel,
Where do you think all the missiles came from? They were all Iranian missiles.
I would assume they could take on Iran by themselves, but I don't know if they could. And I think that's where the US would end up.
They have more than
coming up.
70 nukes in their arsenal. Trust me, they can take out Iran if they want to.
Yeah, but if they have any brains in their head, they're not going to try to use the nukes unless that's like
If
last
they think
resort.
if they think Iran is going to do anything stupid, I do not, and I'm telling you this straight up, do not put it past the Israelis.
I mean, I just hope it doesn't go to that.
It's
but-
an existential threat against the Israeli nation.
Well, the Israelis don't pussyfoot around anything, you know?
No, they're not going to be political about it.
Hmm.
Iran better not sneeze.
Like I said, we moved Air Force assets into the Middle Eastern bases too. So we've moved some squadrons over there. I'm sure some F-22s and F-35 squadrons all got moved overnight. Probably coming out of Europe
imagine.
someplace.
You put the F-22s up there with the little brother F-35, they'll dominate.
100%. The Iranians won't have anything in the air.
No, especially since they're flying
F-14s?
majority of their well, they have a lot of F4 Phantoms too, which are extremely out of date. I
Hmm.
mean, you're talking Vietnam era going up against a modern fighter.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
that's just not going to play out well.
no. Keep in mind, this is somewhat of a fight between Saudi Arabia and Iran too, because Saudi was about to do a deal with Israel. That's why this all went down. The
Hmm.
Iranians are trying to keep the Saudis from doing a peace deal like Egypt did. But this is also an Arab versus Muslim.
Yeah.
With the Iranians being, well, actually Persians versus Muslims. You got the Iranians who are the Persians and the Saudis who are the Muslims.
Yep.
And most of the Middle East is Muslim.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but then you'd have different factions of Muslims
Yeah,
too, that all
yeah,
hate
yeah,
each
yeah.
other too, which is even
It's more. I
Figure.
think it's more the
Hamas
chaos
and
that-
Hezbollah who don't like each other. And I'm sure Hezbollah is going go Hamas because they want their asses kicked so that Hezbollah can go in and take over the Gaza.
Hmm.
I don't think they're going to irritate. I don't think they're going to try to irritate the Israelis too bad because they want Hamas to get destroyed. They'll be quite happy to let Israel do that for them. Because those two factions don't really like each other. And Hezbollah is Iranian.
Yep.
Israel just happens to be sitting in the middle of all that mess.
Yep.
and you just got a lot of like, I would say hardcore, I don't want to call them all fanatical, but you have fanatical religious people, and then you have really just hardcore in their beliefs, like the Jewish people. And they're all kind of contradicting each other and they all hate each
Yeah.
other. It's more over religion than anything, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Religion starts all wars.
Not even so much territory or anything like that. It's just their own personal beliefs in their own countries all conflict with each other. And most of their beliefs come from their religions.
Yep.
And the way that they conduct themselves.
For the last year, the Israelis have been hitting Hezbollah in Lebanon and taking out Iranians. because Iranians got people there. We know it. Israelis know it. The entire world knows it. Part of us having troops in eastern Syria is to try to stem the flow from Iran to the Middle East, amongst other things. It's never just one thing.
Hmm.
We're still there trying to make sure ISIS doesn't come back too. So
Well, there's all those splinter groups, you know?
Yeah.
ISIS, who came from Saudi Arabia,
Hmm.
Oh yeah, the UN's giving their little speech on it. Fuck, useless.
Mm.
They're fucking useless.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust them.
so who knows? This may be
Definitely.
maybe a short little shooting war, or it could turn into something really big and ugly.
Yeah,
We'll know over the next couple of days. Again, it depends on what, honestly, it depends on what Iran's going to do. And whether they're going to stick their nose out and try to poke somebody. Because I guarantee you they're going to get poked back.
Yeah, poking the bear. Don't poke the bear.
I guarantee you we may get a hell of a lot more aggressive about those Iranian boats in the Straits of Hormuz.
Well, like I said, it's only because the Navy.
We will be completely justified to go, we're going to sink you little fuckers because of what you did to Israel. Congratulations. You now made us even more mad. We're not going to play nice. We're not going to play nice with your little, we're not going to play nice with your little rubber dinghies with a machine gun on it. Because that's pretty much what they are, is rubber dinghies with a machine gun on them.
Yeah, like China, they count all those as naval vessels. And they're like, oh, we have the biggest. That's why fucking North Korea and China claim that they have the biggest navies, because they count every fucking little dinghy. In
I
the
mean,
water
for all practical purposes, they're just PT boats. Except
Yeah,
for they
that's what
don't
I'm
have,
saying.
except for they don't have torpedoes on them. Or
But-
PT boats would have been better.
But look at China. They have what 800 and something vessels, but like 300 or 400 of them are just patrol boats. But they call them vessels, and they're really not. They're just
Exactly.
little fucking patrol vessels that is no different than a person running around in their damn speedboat around in the lake over here.
I suppose if we added in all of our Coast Guard assets, we'd be in the same neck of the woods.
Yeah, but we don't count that. We count actual blue water
Yeah.
vessels
I know.
that are
I
for
know.
deep water.
What about everybody on jet skis? Probably count them as well.
Because if you actually add up total tonnage, the U.S. Navy still is way over China
Yep.
as far as tonnage goes, because that's one of the ways that they calculate how big a navy is, by the tonnage, total tonnage that they have. And we're well over China still. It's like I said, it's because they count every stupid little speedboat as a naval vessel, and then they can run around the world trying to flex like they got some massive ass navy.
I'll just say this: China is still a very dangerous opponent.
Just by their sheer numbers.
And the amount of missiles they have too. Look at Ukraine. Feed them enough missiles, they're holding Russia off.
But it also goes back to the lonely ground commander can't make decisions without a complex chain of command that he has to go up to, which that's never turned out well for anybody. Like I said, I'd almost bet they're worse than Russia is about that. I'm sure every fucking decision, every rifle that gets shot on the range, probably Xi Jinping has to give the damn go ahead on. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised if it's that bad.
No, it's not quite that bad, but
No, but I'm
you're,
saying
you're not far from wrong in that they don't really have the amphibious assets. They can't do like Japan during World War II and deliver troops to this island, that island kind of thing. They just don't have that ability.
well,
They're
no
kind of
other
like
countries really
they're
do.
kind of like most countries on the world. They're really good on their own territory.
Well, the other thing too is I think that you've got the evil axis of the world, and what they have their little junior partners like North Korea. North Korea, if push came to shove, Russia and China pushed on North Korea, they'd liable to shoot missiles at somebody.
Well, that's the thing, though, is all the allies that China and Russia have don't even come close to having really tier one militaries at all. They're shit little crap countries that nobody gives a shit about. I mean, they don't really have any like we have England, we have Australia, we have Japan. These all have first top tier.
France, who also has
right.
nukes and carriers.
But that's what I'm saying. They all have really good navies. They might not be the biggest, but they have good navies. They have good special forces. Their militaries are well trained. They have decent air forces. I mean, that's a difference in our allies versus theirs.
And Russell's got a good point. He says, "You remember when one of those little speedboats wiped out a destroyer and killed 30 people?"
Yeah, that is true. And that's because we didn't have a protocol in place to shoot those fuckers when they were in base.
That
Which
just shows how fanatical they are.
Yeah.
Well, and like I said, the Navy is constrained by the politicians that control them. If the Navy commander just could shoot any vessel that got within 1,000 yards,
Yeah,
of
that
the
policy
ship,
changed. That policy changed after the USS Cole. So,
but that's the problem. Is like sometimes they have every right to take a boat down, but because they're told they can't, they'll just kind of sit there and let these boats harass them because they have to.
The rules of engagement, yes.
Right.
It's a political thing, yes.
But if the Navy had their own decision, there wouldn't be a single boat getting near that thing, not even close. If the Navy commander could make his own decisions and say, as far as that goes, but unfortunately, like you said, it's a political thing and it's an international foreign policy thing.
We'll send a message to the Iranians, and the rest of us will probably not hear what happened. But I guarantee you, some of their assets are going to disappear.
End up involved, yeah.
No, their assets will disappear. We'll destroy it. The Iranians won't say a word about it because they're not going to tell the world that we did something to them, and we won't say a thing because we don't want the world to know what we did.
Well, how much
deniability.
how much do you guys think that military assets are being shuffled around behind the scenes right now?
The U.S. military all the time.
Over the last 24 hours, a shit ton of assets just got shifted around.
Well, think about it. The U.S. military is a constant moving machine that's always moving assets all around the world, all the time.
But I'm talking about Iranians and all of those other players.
Yeah,
they can't move things that fast,
and especially without some intelligent agency picking it up. I mean,
again, part of the reason we're in eastern Syria is because the route that the Iranians are using to supply Lebanon is through that part of the world, and through northern Iraq, over in through Syria and down into Lebanon. So we're kind of there to try to.
I'll put a no-fly zone over Iraq.
Put the screws on that crap a little bit.
Yeah, they'll put a no-fly zone over Iraq.
Yeah, who are you going to throw out?
Iraq's not going to do shit.
They're not flying nothing there, so you don't need a no-fly zone.
I mean, even if they had a little bit of assets, they're not that stupid. They're not going to put anything in there. Well, if anybody has half a brain, they wouldn't.
Justin.
The hell are you doing? You got your green blanket over you or something?
She's playing peekaboo with her buddy. Justin,
I like how it's only took you to now to realise I've been messing about.
well,
He's really observant.
I saw you keep popping about.
Justin needs new glasses.
Here comes David.
Well,
Lord,
actually, I just.
what the fuck are you doing?
There's a big rally going on in New York City.
Well, I was doing the breaststroke not that long ago.
Oh, you're playing Euro Trucks, David?
No,
Hey.
it's just a video.
When are you going to start doing some more Euro Truck lives?
When I get back
Mm.
from holiday.
Couple of weeks, hopefully.
You mean vacation, right?
Holiday.
No, holiday.
No, a holiday is a holiday. Vacation is when you go somewhere to get out of the
Holidays
house.
when you go somewhere.
No,
Holiday is when you
that's
go
vacation.
somewhere. Public
Okay.
holiday is different to holiday. I don't know this vacation thing.
Yeah, but me going to the
Potato, who cares?
me going to Disneyland isn't like Christmas to me. Completely different.
It would be like Christmas to me.
Oh yeah. I can't wait. I ever hit the lottery, I'm dangling 2 Disney World tickets over.
You know,
Boys have-
Justin, that's one of the things I tell people who are like, "Oh, what are you gonna do for vacation?" And I'm like, "What the hell do you do for vacation when you live where everybody else comes to vacation?
Not to where they live.
You're on
go where they
vacation. You're
live.
on vacation every day. So where am I gonna go?"
Like David said, you go to where they live. Nobody, but that's the thing is nobody really appreciates what they have around them for the most part. A lot of people don't. Not that they don't appreciate it. They just don't see what beauty they have around their area. They always want to go somewhere else, you know?
Well, the good, you don't have to worry about that. There's no fucking beauty around here.
Well, I'm just saying that's it's true though. Like a lot of people just don't ever notice what's around them, and they always want to go somewhere else, you know. But if you actually went and explored your local area, you'd find a lot of really cool things that you otherwise never would have. Not everybody's like that, but there is a large majority that do that.
I don't know, a buddy and mine and I, we used to go fishing all the time. We'd just look around.
Uh,
We'd go walking through the woods trying to find ponds to go fish at, places that we hadn't fished before.
I'll call it holiday when we're on match stream. We're on an American
Call
stream.
it
It's
holiday
vacation,
when you're on
Tim.
my stream too.
Yeah, well, we're on Paul's stream. This is America. It's vacation.
America.
It's a what?
America.
America.
America,
fuck yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
So that's why Match Stream runs so slow, because Justin's sitting on it and squeezing it.
Yeah.
Tighten them cheeks up.
Yeah,
Trying to do my Kegel exercises.
Mhm.
exactly.
See how you are.
Matt didn't make it but like an hour this last week, man. His fucking leg was
Just
bugging him.
yeah, we're just just over an hour.
Yeah.
About 65, 66 minutes.
That's when you had to go on, right?
That's when we
The
took
last
over.
night, everybody was so busy. It was so slow on the show. And then, of course, like 2 hours after we started, then everybody came in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, I thought,
Matt needs to watch that because fucking blood clots are goddamn dangerous.
Yeah, blood clots are not nothing to laugh about, that's for sure.
No, not at all. They can they can turn into an ER thing real quick.
He's going on vacation to London. Damn
Going on
foreigners.
holiday to London.
Freaking foreigners.
On holiday.
Holiday.
Yes, holiday.
I lost a coworker to a blood clot. His was caused because, well, he had cancer, so he was under cancer treatment. And he freaking left the office, went out to his car, died in his car because a blood clot hit his lung
Wow.
right in the parking lot.
No, I'm talking about not the
So
amount of people in the chat, Mark. I was talking about on the panel. Because like
Yeah.
normally 3 or 4 of the people that are regularly on my show were actually all busy doing stuff last night.
Well,
So they
it's
couldn't
not
come
a
on.
blood clot in the lung that kills you. It's a pneumonia.
Hmm.
I had pneumonia. That's the only thing I've ever been hospitalized for.
You
Got hospitalized for 3 days.
I've had pneumonia twice.
Very
That's the only thing that I've ever been admitted for at the hospital. I had to be there for 3 days, do breathing treatments and all that shit. And I almost, and the thing was too, is like, I wasn't really feeling up to it, but they were doing a ski show and I was like, yeah, I'll go, because I didn't know I had ammonia real bad, but
Yeah,
I got to the
that's
ski
correct,
show,
Mark. That's
almost
correct, Mark.
passed
Cliff
out,
Richard did sing that.
almost passed out, but luckily we were right across the street from the hospital. It was like perfect. Like
Oh, yeah.
literally the hospital was like 100 yards away. So we just jumped in the van. They hauled me over there real quick. I told them I couldn't breathe. Went right to the back. They got me hooked up.
Cliff Richard songs, we're all going on a summer holiday.
Yeah. It's not.
I don't know. I thought
vacation.
holidays were things we celebrated, like Christmas.
That's what I'm saying.
So I'd make an argument. I'm not sure holiday
Thanks.
is.
But if you guys don't know how to speak English, then
No,
Speak
we
Yeah,
language.
proper. Yeah,
we just
speak
don't use
proper
one
English.
word for 15 different things.
We use proper
Just
English
simple.
over here.
No, we use one word for 20 things.
And sometimes leave a letter out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you don't need the E.
Don't need the U. You don't need the L in solder.
You guys speak the King's English?
Aluminum instead of aluminum.
Aluminium instead of aluminum. Solder instead of solder.
Yeah.
Both ways you said it sounded funny. Solder.
Solder.
Even when he tries to pronounce it like we say it, it still sounds funny to me.
The water in my jar. I'll
Yeah,
taste like.
water. Bottle of water.
Yeah, bottle of water.
The hell is that? A selfie stick?
No, it's my green screen's post.
Oh,
What are you doing?
Taking down a green screen.
Guess we just pushed a new version of Teams out because my Teams just restarted.
Oh, okay.
I'm running a beta version. Not that I have much choice.
Well, you know that cable the other day,
What one?
one I offered you to use.
Yeah,
What happened to it?
I don't know, but I do need it.
Yeah, so do I.
Oh, speaking of, what's his name? Did we ever get him fixed up
Yes,
From
his
the other day?
computer's fixed.
with the whole Steam client install and all that crap?
Yeah, somebody told him to put everything back and pack it in.
Yeah, pack it in.
Yeah, he's fixed.
Yeah, we got lucky. He hadn't emptied his recycle bin, so he was able to get that stuff back. And
Restore
the
it.
files he moved to his
He
D drive,
deleted
able to move back, and he got him up and running.
So somebody needs to take his mouse off his computer so he can't do that anymore.
No, we just need to take the delete button away.
Well, yeah, that too. Jesus.
Yeah, but he's all right. We all do things like that every now and again. Have crazy moments. But we Paul. Ooh.
I don't know. I haven't had one of those since about like 1981. So been a while for me.
Yeah, it didn't help that everyone was shouting, delete, delete, delete. And he was like, don't delete. He was trying to delete System 32.
Yay.
No, I was just trying to get him to delete the Steam so he could reinstall it.
Yeah, but you just uninstall it rather than delete it.
Yeah. Well, if he moved things around, uninstall wouldn't have worked.
Moved it back.
He would because he moved the folders.
Yeah, but we managed to move the folders back And then for the likes of Microsoft Office, we reinstalled it and then removed it again and
Yeah.
then put all the files back.
Office isn't that big a deal. All you gotta worry about is your documents.
What the hell are you doing now, Laura?
Nothing.
What the hell's going on above your head?
Nothing.
Oh, Lance, how you doing?
Probably all the more reason to have something like OneDrive because it has its own recycle bin in the cloud. In case you do something stupid on your local machine.
OneDrive is an evil little piece of crap.
Why is that?
Because when I set it up, it decided, do you want to back up your computer? Yes. Right, we're going to take everything off your desktop and put it in OneDrive. Right, where's my freaking icons? We're in OneDrive. Now they don't freaking work. That took me hours to get that sorted back out.
Hmm.
And 2 phone calls to Microsoft.
Hmm. But it's working now, right?
Yeah, but I don't use OneDrive no more.
Neither of us use OneDrive.
I've got 1 terabyte of space and I just use it for moving files from this computer to another computer and that's it.
You're making my argument for that our computer should just be in the cloud.
No,
So that you only have one copy of stuff, so that you don't have to worry about moving it from one computer to another. It exists in one place.
there's a slight problem with everything being in the cloud. Internet on this earth is not stable enough, is it, Dominic?
Yeah,
Or
I'd agree with that.
Laura? Right?
Maybe
And
not on your guys' little island.
your internet provider gets a bit upset with you and goes, nah, cutting you off today. Yeah, they cut you off your whole computer. I think you need your computer nowadays to sign up to a new internet provider because you have to do it all online.
Welcome to the digital world.
They got you by the short and curlies.
Yeah.
As they say. Yeah, I don't like cloud services. They're all right for some things, moving files.
Emails, photos, yeah.
Yeah, but
Anything else is a memory stick.
yeah. Yeah, people just have to stop following the media.
Yeah.
All this.
Mainstream media has a lot to blame for.
You can now get a computer for only $99.99. No, it's a fucking Chromebook. It's not a computer, right? You tried doing anything on that fucking piece of crap, apart from play Angry Birds.
Only thing Chromebook's good for is schools, because a lot of schools use Chrome, all the Chrome programs for their
Yeah,
school.
kids.
Yeah, it's good. It's good for if your kids are in school, like middle school, high school, elementary. But past that, it's not for anything extensive.
Going on Facebook and
TikTok.
limit.
Yeah, if you're just doing basic browsing, like literally just like email, Google searches, watching Netflix, YouTube, it'll do that fine.
You've done with Netflix very well.
I don't know. My kids had 3 of the little Samsung Chromebooks that were about $150 a pop, and they worked fine for Netflix and all that. They watched movies, YouTube, all
For what
that.
they needed, yeah.
They're now playing games or anything. No, it wasn't good for that. But I mainly bought them for them because that's what like I said, all the schools use all
Schools
Chrome,
use, they're used to it.
Chrome-based programs, and that's what they recommend you buy for your student is a Chromebook, because it's the best compatibility with what they're using.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter's school uses Dell laptops.
Freaking hate Dell.
Mm.
And that's no disrespect to Dell, but somebody local here actually cleared out a whole warehouse of office Dells, right? That were on a server. And they put a couple of hard drives in them and a couple of RGB lights and sold them as gaming computers.
Yeah.
That's the same problem over here on Amazon.
This is me going, My game keeps crashing. What are you using? This nice little Dell. Oh,
Yeah, it's just a repurposed office computer with the shit ass graphics card in it.
Mm.
It's like 15 years old. Yeah, they're all over Amazon here too. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Like right here, I'll show you one right here. There we go. Okay. That's just a that's just an office HP.
yeah, that's an HP,
So,
isn't it?
and they just stuck some
RGBs in there.
RGBs in there, and they give you a little cheapy ass keyboard and mouse. That's like
Yeah.
$25 worth. And then they even have a controller because it's just a strip in there.
Yeah. And if you look on the description, yeah, 16 gig of RAM.
Like GTX 750 Ti.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff.
And that I think you have to bend to get in.
But yeah, they got tons of those on Amazon. You can find there's another one. Well, $199.99. You get the computer, a monitor, a keyboard, mouse, and speakers.
And they sell it as an iCore 5. What they don't tell
Yeah.
you, first gen.
Mm.
Yeah, but they're all over. There's a bigger one.
Oh yeah.
Tim says, sounds
Yeah,
like
right
your
here.
PC, Justin.
Oh, piss off. Mine's way better than that. I got a real graphics card in mine. But yeah, there's another one, 277. Like I said, Amazon's flooded with these things. And you get some poor grandma that wants to buy her grandkid a gaming PC and gets on there and says, "Ooh, 277 or 199." They don't realize it's a shit ass computer.
Mm.
And then they give it to their kid or even a parent that might not know nothing about computers, They go buy that and give that to their kid and realize it's garbage, and you got to go and return it and go through all that mess and everything else. And they really shouldn't be letting them market them as gaming PCs.
Mm.
They should say office computer. That's the way they should be marketing them.
Office computer
That's
with
exactly what it is.
LEDs on them.
Are they marketed as refurb?
No.
I didn't notice that,
Some
but,
do, some do, some
but
don't.
that's
Should be.
all.
If they're reselling them, it should be marked as a refurb.
Yeah, because that's exactly like they said, like David said. They're just going to, they'll go to like a Spectrum office that's clearing out and putting new shit in.
Yeah.
And some of these places will just give you the shit. They won't even sell it to you. They'll just let you take it. Like my sister, she went to one of the Spectrum offices here where I live at. They let her walk out with like 30 computer monitors. And my sister was selling them. She was selling them on Facebook Marketplace. They let her just have them. They said you could just take them. There was like 30 plus of them. And she was selling them, trying to make some extra cash. And I gave her $20 and she gave me 4 of them.
Really?
I got 2 24s and 2 19-inch ones.
I'll keep my 49-inch monitor. It's nice.
I mean, they're not the
Oh,
best as
yeah.
they're 1080, 60 hertz, but for
Mm.
$20 when I would have paid at least 160 for that at the store.
Yeah.
That's not a bad price. $20 for 2 of them plus the 2 little 19-inch ones.
34-inch monitor, ultra widescreen, that'll do me.
Both of mine that I use on my main PC are both Dell ones. So they're not like a cheap ass off brand. That's what I'm saying is like, they definitely shouldn't be letting them market them as gaming PCs. But that's the
Mhm.
problem is that these online retailers, when they let all these third party sellers come on there,
Mm.
there's no accountability and it's hard to control all of them.
Mm.
How they market things, how they're selling shit.
Not wrong.
That's when all the scams and shit start, is when they start letting third party
Mm.
sellers on their website. But unfortunately, it's a big ass moneymaker for them.
Or see if your parcel's moved.
Because the first year or two, Walmart online, they weren't allowing third party, and all of a sudden they saw how good Amazon was doing. They opened it up to third party sellers
Yeah, well,
because it makes them billions more a year by doing that.
Amazon made the big mistake. They approached eBay that was in the midst of kicking people off for being rogue sellers, and took them all on.
David, they're processing the parcel at our hub.
Local hub
Yeah,
They just says at our hub.
should be out tomorrow.
out for
That
delivery.
was at 2312.
But I'm sorry, if you can get a computer for 279 with a monitor, speakers, keyboard, and a mouse and the PC, yeah, dude, that's like too
If
good
you're
of a
looking to
deal.
buy something, wait till Tuesday. Amazon's having another one of their sale, like Prime Day kind of things,
Wait till
Yeah, okay.
Tuesday.
1st of October. The whole month of November, Black Friday, every day. Doesn't matter if it's a Monday, it's Black Friday.
Yay.
Fucking pisses me off. Black Friday is the day after Thanksgiving in America. And then the
Mhm.
following Monday, it should
Cyber
be
Monday.
online stuff for Cyber Monday. But
Mhm.
now everybody over here, Black Friday, Black Friday. It's like, will you just go away with it?
Hmm. No wonder they haven't changed that name.
Yeah, but you actually got what you paid for, Joe. Like,
It's like shade gray.
yeah, you didn't pay $1,400 and get a bunch of shit ass components on your PC. You got really good stuff on there. So
What do you think of that idea, Dominic?
Yeah,
A darker shade of grey Friday.
yeah. It'll become Dark Friday instead of Black Friday.
I'll never forget when Black Friday first came over here, and because of Walmart owning Asda, and Asda opened the doors and everybody piled in, and this woman picked up a TV, and somebody tried to take it off, and she just whacked him with it.
Yeah, we've had that too. We have the Boxing Day sales where it comes to violence.
Oh yeah,
well, see, ever since they kind of extended the whole Black Friday sale over a 2-3 day period, we haven't really had those issues anymore over here. It's,
3-day period starts on
yeah,
1st of October, goes through the whole month of November, and then on the 1st of December we have the pre-Christmas sales. Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
pre-Christmas sales start on the 1st of December here, but
And
then
then
we
we
have
have-
what's called Boxing Day.
Daily sales at on Boxing Day.
Yeah, and that's when you line up and just watch the fights.
well, Black Friday used to literally, you
Better
would
than
have that
UFC.
day to get the sales, but they like I said, what they did was they kind of extended it over a 2-3 day period.
Mm.
So it kind of relieves that tension that, people were. And then, like I said, if you're looking for memory cards, if somebody's in the market for a Chromebook or a cheap laptop, just for whatever, if they need one, dude, Walmart gets so many of those for Black Friday. You can go in there a month after Black Friday and they'll still have them on the Black Friday price just to get rid of them. The amount of memory cards one store will get is insane. Dude,
Mm.
we had two big ass pallets, display pallets that probably had 10,000 memory cards on them. And I say we went through maybe a half of one during the Black Friday sale, and we had them out there in the actionality for probably, I don't know, a month before we got rid of all of them, and we left them on the Black Friday sale because each individual store manager can make that discretion for themselves. They can decide if they want to keep it on that sale price. A lot of people don't know that though. What?
Yeah, the problem over here as well is Black Friday now, most of the prices are actually higher than you could have got
Yeah.
them in the year.
Yeah.
And then on the 20th of December, out come the Easter eggs.
Yeah. Hot cross buns and Easter eggs.
Yeah, as they start cleaning out the
Watch it
Christmas
later.
stuff, along come the Easter eggs.
Yeah.
No.
What did you get for Christmas? Nice Kinder egg.
You two ain't not playing me.
What?
I figured it out. She was like, "Oh, I sent you a video." She never does that. And then she comes over here and she demands I watch it.
Hmm.
Never done that before, neither.
Might be something important.
Yeah.
Not listening to your missus.
I figured it out before I even clicked on it. She comes over here. You got to watch video. Why don't you watch a video? Sound just like Laura. She's like an American
Sent you
version
a
of
link
Laura.
to Timu so you can get all those Timu deals.
Or you know that hard drive you've got?
Yeah.
You haven't reformatted it, have you?
No, it's brand new.
No.
Oh, no, you're on about the one I want for the Xbox.
Yes. You haven't reformatted it, have you?
No.
Good. Don't.
Why?
Not yours, it's mine.
It's not. It's
Yeah.
mine.
No, it's definitely mine because yours is here.
Yep.
I've got two.
No, I don't believe you.
One for the computer, one for the was the PlayStation.
Sounds like a dispute to me.
Yep.
Now,
Sounds like you should buy another one and fight over it.
now. I've got to
Oh.
find the hard drives.
I always love the people that would come in and buy like a 65-inch TV. They'd be like, yeah, let's take it out to my car. Okay. Yeah, You get out to their car and it's a fucking smart car.
Yeah.
Like, where were you planning on putting this TV? You
Exactly.
know how many people I've seen tie it to their roofs?
Yeah.
Like janky ass tie it too?
Yeah.
Like,
The video of a
Yeah.
guy going down the road on a push bike carrying a 65-inch TV on his back.
Good on him.
we weren't allowed to do it. So if somebody wanted to tie it to their roof or something, we just had to hand them the TV and walk away. We weren't allowed to help them put it on their roof.
No, because that makes you liable.
Nope, we weren't allowed to help them put it up there. We weren't allowed to help them tie it down. Nothing. But you'd be surprised how many people, and then people would have to take the TV out of their box just to get into the back seat of their car. So all the time we'd find TV boxes in the parking lot. That's something you'll find all the time too. Nobody thinks before they go buy this shit. They're like, all right, I'm going to go shopping for a 65, 70-inch TV. Maybe let me find a friend that has a
And I'll
truck
take
or
a scooter
something.
with me.
Yeah, it's like they don't think maybe I should find somebody with a truck or SUV that I can put this thing
Ute.
on.
Someone with a ute.
It delivered.
It's
There you go
stupid,
with the
dude.
youth thing again.
We're trying to recondition Tim. You're not helping, Dominic,
Why are you trying to recondition Tim?
because Tim's going to come back with an American accent and Aussie slang. He's going to get beat up
No,
because he's gonna say "ute" and somebody's going to take it as an insult because they're not knowing what he's saying.
Yeah.
I just don't want Tim to get beat up.
when's he coming back and how long for?
It's next year.
Yeah.
If everything goes to plan, he should be coming back next
Yeah,
year.
is it a permanent move back or
Permanently
Yeah.
next year, yep.
Yeah, he's ready to come back. Him and Lynn are getting in their golden years.
Yeah.
Lynn's going to let him stay with her till he gets on his own. But he's already got a couple job offers with some
Companies.
with some traffic control companies in Tennessee. So
And on that bombshell,
Yadio?
I've got to go.
You heading out?
I've got to roll because I've got heaps to do.
heaps to do.
Well, heaps to do or other channels to visit?
Both.
Well, I've got to go and help my brother out first.
And then,
And then to
And
your wedge
then-
and bigs.
And then, yeah, and then wedge, and then wedge and bigs.
and
then-
then,
And
Oh.
then I've got an hour to do a couple of things I need to do. And then I should be on Uncle Bill's.
Uncle Bill's channel, okay.
I've got a question for
Uh,
you. Frank. When you go to
yes.
sleep, you actually dream about being on panels.
Yes, I do.
Now you just need to find Cousin Louis' show. So you can
Like, and
be
he
on
wakes-
that too.
He wakes up in night sweats talking about mic check, mic check.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
do you have a list? You check them off as you do them or what?
yeah, I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, then.
Yeah.
All right, Dominic, you have a good one. We'll
Good
see you
night.
tomorrow.
See you then.
Okay, bye-bye.
Good God, could you imagine if his internet went down for a day? Be like crack
You'd
withdrawals.
be having withdrawal symptoms.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be going crazy.
Like, you got any more of those live streams?
So Justin, it's the USS Ford. It's a guided missile cruiser. And then 4 of the Arleigh Burke destroyers are in that carrier group that got moved to the Eastern Med.
I already knew that was coming yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I
Of
could already
course,
see it.
they were probably moving within hours.
It's not the same as Ukraine as far as foreign policy goes. Israel falls under a different category.
They're both as bad as each other.
What's that?
Israel and Palestine, they're both as bad as each other.
Yeah.
Let them get on with it and sort it out.
I just feel sorry for the
The
citizens,
innocent one.
the citizens that don't have a damn thing to do with it or didn't vote for it or
Exactly.
you know. So Justin, obviously you're not going to go live tonight, are you?
I might pop on Bills later.
Okay.
Phil
until-
doesn't want you there.
Otherwise, I'd tell everybody to watch for you to usually go live.
Nah, I don't want to go live tonight. The only time I usually go live on Sundays is, like I said, Tim happens to have the day off on Monday, but
Bill said you can go on his panel if you watch the video Sarah sent you.
I don't know. Tim, are you even off right now? Or are you at work?
He's on call.
Oh, so he might
He's-
get called out at any
He's
time.
home.
Yeah, but he's on call, so he could get called out.
That doesn't mean he's gonna.
Doesn't mean he's not going to either, though.
Well, what you start up the channel, and then if he gets on call, by then you'll have other people on the panel.
I don't know. We'll see. I don't really. Oh, we could do like Tommy Temper and go for like 14 hours at a time. You see how long he live streams? He does that every fucking day, just about, or every other day. He does like a 14-hour live stream. I'm like, good God, dude.
Well, you got content to get out. You got to get it out.
Yesterday he did like 14 or 15 hours, and the day before that he did like a 12 or 13-hour stream. So in a 48-hour period, he was on a live stream for almost 24 hours. Dude, after I've done 6 and 8 hour ones, but I'll tell you what, my legs be hurting after that long. I can imagine doing a 12 or 14-hour stream. Longest I've ever made it is 8 hours, and I was ready to go. Now we did have like my live stream that went for what? I think it was like 18 hours that one night, but I went to bed. Tim and them were still running it, and then I got up the next morning and they were still on. But the problem is too, is anything after 12 hours, you're not going to ever see it again anyway. So what you do is if you plan on doing a 24-hour live stream, you do the first 12 hours, you stop it and immediately start up another one, do your next 12 hours. Take about a 10-minute break in between them, because YouTube will only upload 12 hours of footage and that's it. They won't go past that. And that's why Stream Time Live, all these live streams, when they do go down, or when they're staying continuously live, that's why it will only go back 12 hours at a time. Oh, yeah. We did.
Anyways.
Are you leaving, Rod? Later.
Yeah, lady.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna
Tim,
go
you've done a
relax.
couple of long ones too.
Okay, Rod, thanks for stopping in, buddy.
Yeah, Tim's done a couple of 24-hour ones and 18-hour ones. Matter of fact, the 18-hour one was when we figured out the 12-hour thing.
Yeah.
Because the next day he was missing like 4 hours or something, 4 or 6 hours on it.
Well, I think I'm going to drop off as well.
Okay,
and try and-
David, you're leaving? Okay,
Yeah, it's hot.
Laura's leaving.
Open.
Justin,
Yeah, I'm gonna jump off too.
Justin,
Okay.
if you wait here for a couple of hours, you'll join you back.
yeah, then I'll see all you guys next time tomorrow.
Just stop a
All right,
minute.
we'll see you later.
I'll see you
And
tomorrow.
Tim, are you gonna join Justin? He says, Tim says, yes, he has the day off. Okay, so watch for Justin's show.
And Paul, what time tomorrow?
What?
What time tomorrow?
Well, I gotta get somebody to take it over. I'm gonna start it at 8:30, but I gotta take Mia to the vet at 9 o'clock, and it's about 10 or 15-minute drive.
Well, I'll be around as long as you're your normal time.
Yeah, so it'll probably be about 8:30 when I'm gonna be looking for somebody.
All right. Well, if I'm on, I'll help you out.
Okay, I appreciate it. All right, we'll see everybody tomorrow.
Catch you all later.
Bye for now. Thanks for stopping by.